What is happening to Bitcoin in the crypto market? What did Elon Musk say that dropped the crypto and stock market? In this video, we are going to be tackling all of these issues, concerns. So make sure if you hold cryptocurrencies, you watch this video until the end. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe with notifications on, and let me know in the comments below your current thoughts on the crypto market. Do you think that we are going to continue to go lower? What do you think is going to be happening? So getting straight into the video, we're going to be talking about everything. I'm going to be sharing exactly what my current thoughts are and what I think is going to be happening to the crypto market. So first and foremost, Bitcoin was looking quite bullish this past weekend, and we have seen a lot of red since we had a very strong and a big pullback from this weekend. And a lot of that had to do with Fed comments this week. Basically just FUD, what the Fed is speaking about with interest rates, their hawkish statements. And that's why we are seeing a pullback from the highs for Bitcoin. When Bitcoin finally broke out of this bearish range, hitting a high of $32,400. In addition to Bitcoin going down, we saw the stock market saw a similar pullback. The S&P 500, the NASDAQ, which do correlate heavily with Bitcoin. Bitcoin follows the NASDAQ and the S&P 500, but we can see that the pullback, I did say, was similar, wasn't as violent or as aggressive, and the NASDAQ and the S&P 500 charts are actually quite bullish, appearing to give us a strong indication of a continued recovery in the immediate short term. But there are a couple of things that are going to be affecting the crypto market this next week and the next coming months. Now, the first thing that is happening is that's going to be determining the crypto market and stock market next week, which will be causing a lot of volatility even leading up to the date, is going to be next Friday, which is the 10th of June. The 10th of June, there is going to be the CPI reading where the inflation reading is going to be red. Depending on the reading, what happens can move the crypto market up and down to a big degree. If the actual reading is under expectations, that's going to cause a big rally in the stock market and the crypto market as a result. Now, crypto's used to, on the news of high inflation, go up, but because they are so heavily correlated to the stock market, high inflation reading is actually quite bearish for cryptos as of this current moment in the immediate short term. Now, what is pulling down the crypto market and the stock market is interest rates. The Fed is raising interest rates, but that is only a temporary thing, which does temporarily affect stocks and cryptos and cause downwards selling pressure. But let's get right into the charts, regardless of what is happening with the Fed and what they are saying in all of these hawkish statements. So currently, Bitcoin actually is a very bullish coin right now. We do see that the Bitcoin dominance is continuing to grow, which means that Bitcoin is gaining strength against the altcoins and that Bitcoin is outperforming mostly every single altcoin together combined. But Bitcoin, even though we have seen a significant crash or drop or correction, Bitcoin has finally broken out of this bearish range that we have been trading in for quite some time, especially since the beginning of this initial drop. Bitcoin right now is about to hit $30,000 as I'm making this video, which is a key area for Bitcoin, a key psychological area. Now, my conjecture is that Bitcoin and cryptos will actually see some green this weekend because the DXY, which is the dollar index, does not go up over the weekends. It does not, it just stays still. So while that happens, while the US dollar is staying stagnant, we do see Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies recovering and bouncing up over the weekends, which is very interesting to see. The last couple of weekends, we've seen a lot of green. We've seen a lot of green, and that is very good to see. So today, cryptos took a pretty decent hit, but as we saw the stock market begin to close, we saw a lot of bullishness for cryptos, a quick bounce up, a quick move to the upside, which is most likely going to continue throughout this weekend. So we saw a pretty substantial dip with Elon Musk's comments, which I'm going to be talking about just now. So Elon Musk feels super bad about the economy and needs to cut 10% of Tesla jobs. We're not only seeing Elon Musk do this, but other CEOs and companies cutting employees down because of the economy, because of interest rates, because of inflation. And people are reacting to that emotionally in the crypto market, including Tesla stock and other stocks, and of course, cryptocurrencies. That's kind of why we saw another dip again today in the crypto market, but I do believe that this weekend we're most likely poised for some bullish movement to the upside. But there is going to be a lot of volatility these next coming days, especially Monday. There's going to be some more economic readings done. We will take a look at this over this current weekend, and in my Patreon, I'll let you guys know what's happening at all times. What's going on in the economic calendar? How is the economy looking? What is the Fed saying? And we also do buy and sell alerts for cryptocurrencies, which I highly recommend you can do. You can follow all of my exact trades in the Patreon. So what we're going to be doing this weekend, we're going to be monitoring. We're going to see if Bitcoin can end up continuing to move up, and Bitcoin needs to break 30,600. If we can do that, it's very likely that we're going to come up and test about 32,000 and continue to move up. At least for the immediate short term, I do expect a lot of volatility coming next week. And depending on the expectations for Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, specifically the inflation reading, depending on the expectations for the inflation reading, that could actually determine before the inflation reading is done the current market, cryptos and stocks. So if experts are expecting the readings to come under the expectations and they do expect a bullish outcome, we could see a pump leading up to the CPI reading at 8 in the morning. And as of right now, things are just trading sideways. Nothing crazy is happening, nothing crazy bullish is happening, nothing crazy bearish is happening. We are still just trading sideways. And it is very likely that we could continue trading sideways with some pumps, with some dumps, some volatility for the next coming month or two, maybe even maybe 3 months. But we do expect after they stop raising interest rates, the market begin to bounce up very fast and have a relief rally. And we will probably continue a bull market in the next couple of months, maybe towards the end of this year, or even a lot sooner than that. Anything can happen in the crypto market. And when we least expect it, cryptos always bounce up and recover when things just appear to be dead and not going anywhere. That's the thing about these markets. They move a lot faster than people expect, even when they're going up and when they're going down. And just as fast as cryptos crashed and went down and nobody was expecting that, is just as fast as cryptos can bounce up. Now, if you want to get the most profitable trade alerts on the internet, go ahead and join the Patreon. If you want to learn technical analysis, so you can learn to buy and to sell versus holding in this crypto market, so you can make profitable trades on your own with what I teach you in my course after many years of investment trading experience, I highly recommend watching that course and claim your $4,000 deposit bonus over on Bybit, where you can trade cryptocurrencies. You can go long, you can go short, you can leverage trade. Highly recommend using my link below where you can get that huge bonus. That's going to be it for today's video. Thank you so much for staying to the end. I will see you all later.